Greetings, YouTube. Diamond Wars 12 back again, another video. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time. This video is about basically a comparison video of Power Rangers versus Super Sentai. Now, this first video is going to be basically comparing the two versus, well, basically putting the two up against each other. And I'm going to do another video about basically comparing every Super Sentai series that was adapted into a Power Ranger series. I want to compare the two and see which and say which ones I like the most. But anyway, I'm gonna get into this video. We all know Super Sentai. Most of us know Super Sentai started like in the early, mid to late 70s, and it started off with a show called Go Ranger. And for those who have seen the Go Kaiger, Go Ranger was at the one that basically led the Red Go Ranger was the one that led them off, led the all the Sentai teams. But mostly, if you've seen the Go Sager Go Kaiger movie, really the 999 Legends War movie, which Toy is reshooting. They're actually reshooting it, and for Power Rangers next year. And even though no one knows what, we don't know, this hasn't been confirmed as to what they're using, as to if they're using Go Sage or Go Kaija. Nobody knows. I mean, no matter people may think they know, but nobody. Savan hasn't really officially made a statement. But anyway, yeah, it started off since I started off with Go Ranger, but yeah, the Red Go Ranger was the one that was really leading them off into the battle and whatnot. But anyway. But we all know here, Power Rangers started off with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in 1993. About around the time I was born. About around the same time I was born. I maybe like a couple of months before, well, I was born a couple of months before Power Rangers started. Before Power Rangers came on. But anyway, and it was a big hit here. And, Sentai didn't really get fully big until the 80s. They had shows like Live Man and Turbo Ranger, Go 5, um, Jetman, which actually I hear Jetman was actually supposed to come to America. I hear from numerous sources that Jetman was actually supposed to be the Sentai that was supposed to come here. Supposed to be the first one we got, but I think they decided that Jetman was a little too violent. But hell, from what I seen, I'm sorry. That's much better. That's much better. I had trouble sleeping last night. I guess you could say I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. But I don't know. Anyway, my neck had like a crook or something in my neck. But anyway, but yeah, I hear they say Jetman was actually originally supposed to be the first Sentai that we got. But they said it was too violent. But hell, Zyuranger, which was adapted into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, was just as violent. I mean, he was just as violent, so I don't see the problem. But anyway, but yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a big hit. All kids loved it, and that really introduced everybody. But a lot of people didn't really know that Power Rangers came from Sentai, came from Japan. But anyway, a lot of people didn't know. But for what I'm gonna tell you guys, Power Rangers is really a kids show. Even though a lot of adults watch it, like myself and a lot of other adults watch it, still can sit there and enjoy it. But Power Rangers is really targeted for kids. Like, it's really from like people, their target age is 10 and up. Well, like I say, like 6 and up. That's the Power Rangers targets, like from ages 6. I think I've heard people say like maybe 6 through 14. That's most Power Rangers key audience, 6 to 14-year-olds. But hey, half the Power Ranger fans are actually adults. Because if you look at some of the Morphicons, they're not kids there. They're adults. There are not really that many kids there, but they're really adults. But a lot of people don't really know that Power Rangers actually came from Super Sentai. All the footage is from Sentai, just about. Now there's some American footage, true enough. They do have some American fight scenes, some American footage. But yeah. But Sentai, on the other hand, actually can be targeted towards it's so targeted towards kids, but adults can also watch it and enjoy it too. So they kind of the same. Adults can watch it, but um, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, but Power Rangers is kind of they also have like what I call friendly violence. The violence of Power Rangers is really friendly, kind of friendly and whatnot. But Sentai on the other hand, it's more violent. Sentai is like gory. So like, there's been some Sentai that have been very gory. I mean, yeah, there's still some comedy involved, but it's very violent. I mean, I remember watching Shinkanger, and watching that, what they adapted in the Power Rangers as the Ultimate Duel, but Takaru and Shinkanger went up against I can't remember Decker's name from Shinkansen. I really can't remember his name, but we know him as Decker from Power Rangers Samurai. But I remember watching that fight, the Sentai version of that fight. I mean, they were really cutting each other up. Now they really could not show that on. I guess they thought that was too violent, but they were really slicing and cutting each other up with their swords. They were really cutting each other up. But anyway, and as well as like even in Jew Ranger, when Tyrannus Ranger would use his sword, he would really be slicing and cutting people up. And also another thing about Sentai, there's a lot of sexual preferences in Sentai. They have a lot of sexual references in Sentai. I mean, like I guess you can call it some sexual. Let me try to get the word out. I remember McCann85 actually saying his Sentai versus Power Rangers video that he called them sexual innuendos, and I guess you can say it like that. But anyway, yeah, if you want to think about if you think about it, Sentai's a whole lot. They have the people. Saban actually has a point. Sentai is a whole lot more violent than Power Rangers, but I believe kids can take that kind of violence. I mean, I guess they don't want over here. They don't want to expose that much violence to kids. But anyway, and like I said, they also have like a lot of sexual references in Sentai, and the Rangers also bleed. I mean, when the Rangers like demorph and they're like gotten their basically got their asses, hey, their butts kicked. Really, forgive me for cursing, but basically have their butts handed to them. But the Rangers, after when they demorph, they're bleeding. Some of them are like really bleeding, or like really bad damage, as opposed to Power Rangers when they're like beaten and like demorph and whatnot. They're really not. They don't really look like they've been much. They've really been. I'm trying to get my words right. They don't look like they've really been harmed as much. But in Sentai they bleed, and they also like curse in Sentai. Sentai they also curse. There's a lot of cursing in Sentai. I remember watching once since I was watching I think it was Go Under. They curse a lot in Go Under. I mean, but and Sentai also has like a lot of talking animals. Like the animals, sometimes the Zords talk back to the Rangers. But yeah, anyway, but yes, I had to pick. Yeah, I'm always gonna be a big fan of Power Rangers. Power Rangers, I'm always gonna be a big fan of that. But really, I have to say, in my opinion, Super Sentai is kind of better. If you want my deepest, honest opinion, I think Super Sentai is a little better than Power Rangers. And as I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me that they would actually say Sentai is a lot better than Power Rangers. But Power Rangers, but now when I get into my next video, when I compare certain seasons, certain Sentais to their Power Ranger equivalencies, I there's some seasons I will pick the Power Ranger equivalent over the Sentai, and I'll tell you why when I get to that video. But yeah, that was just actually a short video I was gonna do. A video I do about opening video for Power Rangers versus Super Sentai, and I might go back and start reviewing some Sentai, like going back into the past and start reviewing some Sentai seasons, cause I really want to review Gokaiger. That's really the main one, as well as Geki Ranger. Geki Ranger is one of my favorite Sentai. I really want to review those, so I might get those reviews out to you. Gokaiger and Geki Ranger, which we know people here will know Geki Ranger from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Power Rangers Jungle Fury was a poor, weak intimidation of Geki Ranger. I mean, Disney really destroyed Geki Ranger with Power Rangers Jungle Fury. I mean, they basically killed that with Jungle Fury. But Geki Ranger is still an awesome, cool season. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. This is thumbs up this video, subscribe, rate, subscribe. Um, Follow me on Twitter. Um, share my video. Share this video on Facebook or Twitter. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. This is Zombie Wish 12 checking out. Peace. God bless. I'm out.